Good afternoon, Copers. Hello. Welcome back to day 86 of being sick here on the Cope. Never getting better, it feels like. It is the Saturday call-in show, here to take your calls. It is the last week of the Cope before I go away on Christmas break. We're doing Christmas music all week. We'll be doing the Murdoch stream on Saturday. My plan is to do that show on Saturday, do YCSP on Sunday, and then I'm gone till January. You can find the link to call into the show in the description on YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey. There's nobody currently waiting to talk, so if you got something you've been waiting to get off your chest, let me know. Dude, I couldn't sleep last night. I was so stuffed up. I could not sleep. I should have taken a hit of that industrial strength nasal spray. Allison is like scared to let me use it. I didn't even really realize until I was trying to sleep how bad it was. But, if nobody wants to call in and talk today, we could just skip this one. We could just give it a miss. I'm okay with that. We don't got to do it. We don't got to pretend like there's always something to talk about. How are you guys doing? Oh, StreamYard's not. Oh, I'm in the wrong. That's my bad. That's my wishful thinking. Hold on. Let me get in the right room. I got like multiple StreamYard rooms. Okay. All right. I guess we're talking to some people. Space Godzilla, you're live on the Daily Cope. What's your take?
Hey, LP, how's my audio?
Good.
All right, so I want to start out by giving a little shout out to Ked's Dead. It turns out I was completely wrong about him.
Oh, did you listen to the last time when he called in and we talked about what you were saying?
Yeah, it turns out he actually saved Nicole from being raped by a Mexican guy. So right. I was completely wrong about him.
Yes.
Shout out to Ked's Dead.
Yes, glad you see it. Glad you see it our way. He's in the room right now. Do you want to talk to him? Should I bring him on?
Okay, sure. Why not? How you doing, Ked's Dead?
Hey, Ked's Dead, you're live on the Coat. What's up, buddy?
Feeling vindicated. Feels good, man.
Yeah, a little victory lap. White excellence.
I actually felt bad about it whenever, because I actually kind of agreed it kind of was this gummy thing to do, but then I don't know how to feel about it. It's kind of bittersweet. Like I'm kind of like, yeah, I kind of did do a good thing. I'm glad everybody thinks it's funny, but then I'm still kind of feeling a little shitty about it afterwards.
I mean, sure, but since you saved her from getting raped by a Mexican guy, I think I was totally wrong about you.
Right on. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no worries. Hey, so do you know what happened to Nicole?
Well, yeah, I think she went the way of one of my roommates in college. Like, she was one of these types of girls that would like sleep around a lot and party all the time. And if I'm not mistaken, she's still like unmarried and like has no kids. But,
well, it's real sad to see our women in this state of decay.
Yeah, there's tons. I could say tons of stories of girls I knew in college that are like that.
Excuse me, guys.
Yeah, I don't really know how to fix the problem.
It's I don't know. I was in that generation. Like I graduated high school in like 2009, so I kind of came. I was like a junior or senior in college when dating apps became a thing.
Spanking.
But I saw it kind of just burn through people.
Step 3. Every man
so
and woman of
11
all colors,
older
races,
than
and
I
creeds
am,
dance under a rainbow made of gumdrops and lollipops.
So I don't know how it was.
Thank you, General Grievance.
Dead, but it probably was less degenerate for you than it was for me, because I graduated in 2018. Mm-hmm. And let me ask you something. Did the school staff ever scrape together all the LGBT kids and have them go classroom to classroom preaching about how it's actually an all right lifestyle?
No, no, you'd still get made fun of, generally speaking, if you were a gay person. Like it was accepted, but it wasn't like it is now.
Well, then it sounds like you had a better time than I did, because I actually remember sitting there in the classroom having to listen to these LGBT students, tell the class about how it's an acceptable lifestyle, and I was just thinking, this just sucks.
Fucking A, man. Word. Well, I'll let y'all get on with y'all's call. Then I guess I had something I wanted to talk to LP about, but I'll jump back in later. Good talking
Wait,
with you, though.
kids, dead. Don't
Oh, yeah.
don't leave yet. There's something I actually wanted to run by both of you.
Okay.
All right. So LP, do you remember? I saw you had that stream. I didn't watch it, but it's is it okay to spank your kids?
Right.
Was your answer yes or no?
You know, I don't clutch my pearls about stuff like that. It's one of those, it's like the same as circumcision. Like, I don't do it. I've never done it. I've never even raised my voice at my kids, really. You know, you use like a kind of tone, an authoritarian tone sometimes, but I've never like gotten angry. I've never like snapped at my kids or anything. So I don't do it. But do I like, you know, do I really care? I don't. Do I think it's like the worst thing in the world and the kids are going to be totally destroyed because you spanked them? I don't really, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think, kids, dead?
Yeah, I'm kind of with LP on this one. Like, there were some points Malcolm was making, like talking about having like 5 kids and stuff, and one of them was about to run across the street or something. You can't stop and have a whole conversation with the kid to tell him to stop. So maybe popping them upside the back of the head or something real quick and just being like, "Hey, stop that!" You know, like real, not like a full beating or something crazy, but I could see moments where it would make sense. Me personally, though, I have a daughter, and she's only like a year and a half right now. And honestly, I don't think I'll ever spank her because something about it being a girl, I don't feel comfortable with the idea of ever spanking like my daughter.
That makes
Yeah.
a lot of sense, and I appreciate that. But so here's my take. My take, and yeah, popping them on the side of the head works, but my take specifically is that spanking is a punishment.
Anonymous sent
husband and father
$3
should
Space
use
Godzilla
for-
remembers when his teachers parading him around to different rooms in high school. Sad.
Oh, what a douche.
Go ahead,
well.
Space Godzilla.
All right, so basically, yeah, so my take is that spanking is an appropriate punishment for a husband and father to use on his wife, but not his children.
Damn, based.
Yeah, based.
You guys agree?
Yeah.
To some degree, yeah. I mean, you don't want to get in trouble with the law, but
Because it's like, you know, you would pinch your wife's butt, you would squeeze your wife's butt. So smacking it as a punishment, I think is acceptable. But you wouldn't do any of those things to your children.
right. You know,
True.
since you have both of us on at the same time, I figured, you know, we'll just do my call now too. That way you get 2 for 1.
Okay, sure. Sure.
But
All
yeah,
right, sure.
in the same vein, with that debate yesterday. So I didn't listen to it while I was live. That's why you didn't see my super chat or nothing. But I had to drive today, so I was listening to it on the drive. And in the very beginning of the debate, I have to ask you if this is what you were doing, LP, because they were talking about abuse and circumcision. Then all of a sudden, LP's like, "Wait up, stop the debate." What was that you said about circumcision, Malcolm? It seemed like it had like you stopping them had nothing to do with the spanking. Or did you just?
I wanted to make sure I understood what he was saying, because he had said something along the lines of like Jews who circumcise their kids, those kids end up having more kids.
More kids.
Well, that wasn't exactly what he was saying. So I was trying to like make sure I understood what he was saying. And what he was saying was that the kids who decide not to circumcise their children are the ones who end up having less kids. So they're all circumcised, but the ones who like are anti-circumcision, they have less children, you know.
Were you like extra autistic about that, like where you had to ask them because you were adding it to your circumcision law, because you are the most knowledgeable?
Yes, I need to know everything there is to know. So especially if it's a pro-circumcision argument, especially because I'm secretly very pro-circumcision, although I try to deny it.
Come on, LP.
I'm joking.
Like,
I really don't care.
Buddy. But
all right, man, was that
the other
it?
thing was too. I was gonna say you were kind of no. Yeah, I don't really have anything else other than sorry for the whole thing with
I know
that
I
word.
know.
I won't repeat it.
Oh, the J word?
The thing is, I used that word because I thought it was like a, you know, like a cuter, lesser word to use.
Yeah. They don't like it when it's like targeted, you know what I mean? Because you like aimed that right right at Coleman Hughes, then they really don't like that kind of stuff. You can like say the word, but you can't like use it in that. You can't be like, look at this fucking, you know.
Yeah.
Especially with like an actual person who's being talked about. So, but I don't, you know, I'm not salty about it. I'm just kind of stressed because it's like a new angle I have to worry about now, you know.
Yeah, my wife saw the title of the video and she's like, "Are internet people about to dox us because you talk about Jews online?" I was like, "I have no idea why my name's in the title."
No.
Yeah. Word. Well, all right. Well, I'll let you guys go.
All right,
Hey,
man.
thanks
Good
for
talking
talking
to
to
you.
me, Ked's Dead. That was cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for talking to me too, man.
All right,
I've
Space
got one more
Godzilla.
question before I leave, LP.
Yeah.
Just one more. So, what's the joke about you getting whipped with a telephone cord? I don't get it.
Oh no, it's a coaxial cable. My dad like whipped my ass with a coaxial cable when he caught me playing video games when I was like banned from video games. I was actually like grounded to my room, so I wasn't allowed to even be out of my bedroom, and he came home and busted me in the living room playing Nintendo.
Yeah, what game was it?
I don't remember. I remember that like my brothers were there and we were like having so much fun, and I was like being super loud. I was like, oh, I'm like just like going off like blah 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 blah, and they got all quiet, and I turned around and I saw my dad there, and it was like, oh fuck.
So did he whip all of
No,
you, or
just me.
you?
Just me.
I'm sorry, LP.
Yeah, I always got
Hey,
the
you're
worst of
44
it.
now, right?
45 actually.
Huh. I thought you were. I thought a while back you said you were actually born in 1980.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, happy birthday! Thanks for having me on.
All right, man. Thanks for calling Space Godzilla. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
Cheers. Philip Heisler, you're live on the Daily Cope. Hey, JJ, I'll do you next. Sorry, real quick. I'll do you next, JJ, because you're at the back of the line now, but I know you were in here before. Sorry, go ahead, Philip Heisler. What's your take?
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Actually, I tuned in because I enjoy that. I enjoy having like two fans come in and talking to each other. It's like a more interesting setting.
It is cool. The problem is that it turns into just like a hangout, and then you can never like get rid of people, and there's other people want to give their takes. So it is cool, but it's turns into just like shooting the shit.
Yeah, nothing substance. I actually also have a take of the idea of things like I don't know if you saw it a lot, but I remember it being pushed when I was younger in like the political sphere, the political conservative sphere, of the personal not being political, because like the communists said like, oh, the personal is political, and I think that's actually true now that I really think about it and I'm getting older.
Mm-hmm.
And like it just everything is connected, everything is adjacent to itself. It's something silly if you're like, oh, don't bother, like don't bring up whatever at the dinner table. I also understand the whole idea of don't ruin like family events with like pettiness and stuff, but anyway, what's your thought?
Okay, so this is like theory cell stuff that I don't usually get into. So you need to give me like an example, so you're saying I didn't really understand what you said at the start. You said something about the personal not being political, but then you said it actually is. Who said it isn't, or where did the it's not
I'm
political
saying because,
come from?
Back in the day when like the conservative circles back in the day, it was common to renounce the this idea that the personal is political because it was like a communist.
So is this like
thing.
Keep your bedroom to yourself kind of thing? Like, what does that even mean?
Sort of. It's like it's the concept of like not things aren't as connected. So how did I describe this? For example, like abortion. If you are against abortion, there's multiple layers to that. There's the logistic lawfare of that, where it's like, is abortion legal, regulated, banned, yada yada. There's also the moral and personal issue with that. So it's like, oh, abortion is murder.
Okay.
It's horrible. It's evil. And like the argument was to separate those things.
Right, I get it. Yeah,
and
no,
not
definitely
discuss that.
it is political, because like a big huge problem for me with, you know, keeping the abortion example is that when you legalize abortion as a policy, you are saying culturally we are morally okay with killing children.
Exactly. And something that I really thought about is, for example, like at the dinner table, like at Thanksgiving dinner, if an issue of like abortion or something like that comes up, the person that's discussing it is usually not as morally arguing, not morally arguing it, but politically and logistically arguing it. Like, oh,
it depends.
like,
Pro-life people tend to take a moral position, right?
No, I'm saying I think it should be a moral position. I think that government should be a moral argument, like
Right.
not just like a logistical lawfare bullshit argument where it's like, we shouldn't set that far. Or it's like, I wasn't really prepared to.
No, I agree, and I mean the founders also like clearly sort of agreed with this. Like they said that the Constitution was written for a moral people. Moral means something in like it's not just this like what is like that just means different things to different people. Well, it meant something to them. You know what I mean? Like something kind of specific that everybody kind of got. So no, I don't. I think I'm on board with you.
It's also getting into like a subject. If there's a base morality is not subjective. It's like murder is frowned upon in basically every society because it is evil, because it is bad, and it's not like, that's a genetic like evolutionary thing.
Yeah,
it's like we're more born.
Yeah, this also ties into like it ties into why oh fuck, what was I gonna say, dude? Oh man, it was good. I don't know, I lost it. Maybe it'll come back.
Well, I'm also sick, so
yeah,
I'm sort of having that mind fog. So anyway, get better soon, LP.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for calling.
See ya.
Cheers. That's something good there. All right, JJ, you're live on the Daily Cope. What's your take?
First, I just want to say I disavow every power chat I've ever sent. It was all ironic. It was meant to shed a light on racism and homophobic. Whereas, no, I'm just fucking with you. I condone everything that I've ever sent.
Oh, sorry. I remember what I was going to say to Philip. Just give me 1 sec to get this off my chest before I forget again. The reason I refuse to like disavow racism and anti-Semitism and stuff like that is because if you grant that moral framing that those things are bad, then you are by extension granting that there maybe should be political policy aimed at curbing those things. So that's why when Nick goes on Crowder and he's like, no, I'm not an anti-Semite, of course not. It's like, how are we ever going to like fix the problems if we're framing the solution as like a moral failing, you know? So that's what I wanted to say.
For sure.
Anyway, sorry. What was on your mind, JJ, besides the super chats?
I have a lot of takes because I've been meaning to call in for a long time, but I've just been busy every call-in show, and then you didn't have one, unfortunately. But I can condense it if you're short on time, if there's a lot of callers.
There is a couple people, so I'll give you, what time is it? You can take like a solid like 10, 15 minutes here, I think.
Oh, hell yeah. So I wanted to start with some advice for firearms for you, since now you're an American citizen. And so if a Cherdno tries to break into your house or, put you or your family in danger, you have the legal right to turn him into Swiss cheese. So, I was going to say the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield is a wonderful handgun, and it's cheap. I paid like $550 for mine. I bought it used. It was only like a year old. And then I paid like $60 for a Vetter holster, and it's great.
Okay. Cool.
And then,
can I put a laser mount sighting on it? Can I aimbot?
You probably can. You can. I've never looked them up, but there's like tons of aftermarket stuff for Smith & Wesson, so I'm sure you could find one.
Okay.
But also, like, if you just want a long rifle or like a shotgun, I mean, like, if just a gun to keep in the house, not to carry with you, I would recommend just get like a Remington 870. You know, just get like a pump action shotgun and buy 12 gauge pump action, buy buckshot. You don't have to be a good shot with buckshot. You just point it in the general direction of someone and you turn them into Swiss cheese.
Word.
Yeah. And then, like, I don't know, man. It's just, like, I go to university.
Yeah.
And it's fucking insane, dude. Like, there's been so many crimes on this campus since I've been here.
Yeah.
And I don't want to dox myself, but like a month ago, we had an armed robbery at the student bank and the student center in broad daylight. It was literally 4 fucking p.m. in the evening. There's been multiple cars that have had their tires and rims stolen from them. There's been one rape. It was a schizophrenic black man that had a knife and raped a student in the parking garage at knife point. There's been multiple
a lot of those schizophrenic black dudes running around.
Huh?
A lot of those schizophrenic black dudes around, it seems like.
No, dude, like, because I stay in a student apartment. It's more of an apartment and less of a dorm, but it's still a student apartment. Like, I live in the hood, and I've literally had a homeless black man come up to me when I was at fucking, like, Walgreens or CVS or some shit and tell me to my face that he was gonna fucking kill me.
Nice.
And it's just like, why do we live like this, dude? Like, why do we have to live like this?
Socioeconomic factors and purely, slavery.
If only we spent more on the schools, man.
Yeah,
These
reparations.
kids are fucked up, man.
Yeah.
They not right in the head, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know, I hear you. I hear you. It's fucked up. What else?
I also wanted to say to some of the copers, because I know they're like autists or incels or retards.
Here we go.
And it's like, dude, I'm 5'7". I've dated multiple women that were taller than me. I'm talking 5'10". You just have to have an ounce of self-confidence and be mildly funny. Right?
Yeah.
And I've never had like a fruitful relationship like you have, but you do give me hope because, how old were you when you started dating?
I was 38 when I
your wife.
Yeah, 38.
Yeah, like it's almost never too late for guys. It is too late for women.
Yeah.
They can't have kids.
Yeah, we have 2 kids, two beautiful kids so far, and just everything I ever wanted in life, basically.
That's amazing.
I'm taking my son to Zootopia 2 in the theater for his first theater experience. It's going to be fun.
That is awesome. Have you read like the memes about how Zootopia is like fighting against a Jewish conspiracy.
Yeah. It's so like after I saw Zootopia, the first one, I took my daughter. She was about my son's age because that one came out. It's been like 10 years. So she was about 4 or so, maybe a little older, and I wrote like on, because I used to blog back then. I wrote a review on my blog, and then it's a really interesting movie because there's a lot of like different ways you can interpret it as various analogies. So I've talked about it a lot and thought about it a lot, and I have seen those posts as well. And you definitely, like, those posts are defensible. Like, you can definitely see where they're coming from with that.
Yeah.
It's not that different from what I wrote in my blog, actually, except instead of calling them Jews, I called them like SJWs. But I kind of made the point of like they had a real like victim mentality for the prey animals, like the whatever she is, the ewe or the sheep or whatever, the one they call the Jew.
It's the Jewish people.
Yeah. I think she's a lamb. I think she's actually a lamb, but same thing basically. But she had a real like we're oppressed by the predators and that, and use that to like justify starting a race war. Yeah, it's pretty for a kids movie. There's a lot of like interesting ways you can interpret it. I have no idea if the second one's going to be like that at all.
No clue, dude. Most movies are just slop.
Yeah. As long as it's quality slop, I'll be happy.
Probably the best modern movie I've seen in the theater in the past 2 years was Stuntman with Ryan Gosling. I think it was Stuntman.
Is Bryan Cranston in that one? No, that's Drive, right? Am I thinking of Drive?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've seen that one.
It's pretty good. It's still a little bit gynocentric, but it's good.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Cool.
Like I don't know. Ryan Gosling he's like up there on my list of favorite actors.
Yeah, I like him too. Yeah. I like Paul Dano too, which I don't usually talk about him. Like, he's not really like top of my list. Like, I love him so much. But did you see on Twitter like Quentin Tarantino was like shitting on Paul Dano, saying he ruined There Will Be Blood, and the movie would have been so good if Paul Dano wasn't in it. And I was like, what a weird take. I thought he was awesome in that movie.
I honestly don't recognize him by name. But I'll have to look him up. I probably know who he is.
Speaking of
well, you've seen There Will Be Blood,
do we
right?
fuck with MS Rachel? She is in the running for Anti-Semite of the Year. So. My daughter loves her.
Yeah, my kids love Miss Rachel too. My daughter's really into her now. Well, you haven't seen There Will Be Blood? Are you serious?
I don't know.
Oh, dude, that movie's awesome. That's a really good movie.
I'll put it on my list. You gotta remember,
Daniel Day-Lewis. I drink your milkshake. You know that one? I drink your milkshake. He's like an oil man. You really never seen that? Oh, dude, you gotta watch that.
I've never seen that. I will.
All right, man. I feel like I should take one of these other callers here.
Okay, I just want to say that I will be smoking a cigarette just for you today.
Nice.
Natural American spirit. And we need to have like you know how there's an AF pack?
Yeah.
We need to have like a cope pack.
Yeah.
Where all the copers get together.
Cope Political Action Conference.
Smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
Yeah, smoke cigarettes, get shit-faced and just say all of the edgy things that we have to keep bottled up inside of ourselves in our day-to-day lives.
Yeah, man. Yeah, maybe someday I'll think about it. All right, JJ, thanks for calling, man.
All right, thanks for having me, LP. I love you, big guy. Keep doing what you're doing.
All right, thank you. Cheers. Rick Verger, you're live on the Daily Cope. What's your take?
Oi, it's LP. It's been a while, man.
Yeah, man. What's up?
Burbank.
When am I coming back to Burbank? I don't know.
For the No Jumper podcast?
Yeah, hopefully next year. Hopefully in 2026.
Yeah, we got to have another LA meetup.
Yeah.
So, you mentioned that one guy, he just had his kid or he's about to? And,
Yeah, the guy, the Greek guy, I can't remember the fuck his name was, but yeah.
I'm happy to report that my wife and I are about to start
Theme
trying
song proposal for
January,
the Nutter.
So
Glory Hole by Steel Panther.
Another kid in the mix. Sounds like you had a super chat.
Yes, thank you, General Grievance, for the $10. So you said you and your wife were about to start trying? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I mean, she ideally wants like a kid in October, so you got to time it, and that means January, right? January, February.
Yeah.
Probably have somebody about October. I'm real happy, real excited to start trying. She's been very, I don't know. She's, the modern women are kind of apprehensive about having kids until they start having kids, and then it's like, you kind of rip the Band-Aid off, and then they're like, all right to go.
Yeah, man.
So
that's
I'm happy
awesome.
to report that. My take. So I don't know if you saw it, but Trump said that football should be soccer, right? What else are we going to call, American football? End ball? I don't know. I mean, I know I'm being sensitive here because I don't want.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you.
But if we call it end ball, I mean, isn't that basketball too?
Right. Yeah, I see. I see.
So what else are we gonna call it? Hand egg?
Yeah. Pigskin. Should have called it pigskin.
Gridiron.
Yeah.
But you're Canadian, so it's like ultimately, I don't know. Are you the one to make the shot here?
Well, we call it football in Canada too. In fact, some people would argue the CFL is the superior football league. We only have 3 downs.
Well, I don't know about that.
In Canadian,
you guys the pros at hockey?
In Canadian, oh yeah, we're definitely, that's like the Canadian sport. But in Canadian football, there's only 3 downs.
What?
Yeah, I know, isn't that wild?
There's 4 downs.
No, there's 3. There's 3 downs in our football. Yeah. 4 is too many.
So,
how many times you want to fuck up 4? No, 3 strikes, you're out.
4. No. It's 4. That's baseball, man. That's Moneyball.
Yeah.
So the next thing I wanted to, I don't know, you got 3 other people in the chat, but I've got one other thing, and
it's actually just Manny Q waiting now, so take your time.
Oh, shit. He's a celebrity here, though. We're gonna get the Mexican hat dance music. I don't know. My next question was when are you gonna get Devin Stack back in?
When am I gonna what?
Get Devin Stack.
Oh,
for your next, panel show or whatever it is.
Yeah. He was supposed to be on with Fuentes when I had them both booked, and then Fuentes.
Yeah, that would have been a stellar podcast, but then they had a falling out, and now he's like
that
guy.
Right. Yeah.
So it's just gonna have to be him or Nick.
Well,
I don't know.
So he'll be invited to the Saturday show. I'll be sending out all my invites on Monday. So Devin
for the Murdoch.
Yeah, for the Murdoch streams. Okay. So he might show up for that. Otherwise, whenever. I do plan to bring the progress report back in 2026.
Okay. Well, awesome, man.
I have a long list of people though. So
yeah, I know. You've got a lot of people. I mean, that's a great show, by the way. You just have a list of people, and it lasts 4 or 5 hours. So,
yeah,
that'll be a good one. I'll be in it. I hope to super chat during it. And then the last thing I wanted to say was you got to get those performing enhancing drugs off Allison. You're sounding super congested. You said they work like magic, man, and I don't know. You're a celebrity here. You need those. You need to get them in. I'll let you go, and we'll get Manny in here. You got to play that Mexican hat dance, and thanks for having me on, LP.
All right, Rick. Thanks for calling, man. Appreciate it. Good luck with the whole, making love to your wife
My
thing.
wife pregnant?
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be no problem, man. I'm pro.
All right.
Take
Sounds
it
good.
easy, LP.
Cheers.
Have a good one.
Manny Q, you're live on the Daily Cope. What's your take?
Hey, LP, long time not hear from you, man. How's everything?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm just walking around the mall right now. I'm just sitting and listening to the show. Hey, I just want to talk about Miss Rachel, whatever that little girl is, though. So apparently there's some parent on Twitter saying that she's evil, super evil, because she sings nice songs about Gaza babies. So therefore she's evil.
Yeah.
That's the dumbest shit I ever heard.
Well, that's been going on for a while. Like the whole cancel Miss Rachel thing. Yeah.
What happened?
I'm saying that's been going on for a while, the whole cancel Miss Rachel thing.
Yeah, but like, come on, man. She's supporting Hamas by singing about babies living in Gaza. Dude, like, let her do her thing. Like, people figure out how talented she is, so they can cancel the anti-Semitism page because, they
Do you hear that?
Yeah, I can actually hear it.
Hear what?
That's like a Karacha song.
There's nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no music playing.
Hey, I actually want to give you like some interesting news about the Stop Anti-Semitism page. Apparently, I got blocked by her.
Who?
She blocked me from her Twitter. The anti-Semitism page.
Oh, Stop Anti-Semitism?
Yeah, they blocked me on Twitter.
Nice.
Because I told her she's a Karen, bro. She's a freaking Karen.
How do you even know it's How do you even know it's a woman?
Because that's the owner of the Stop Anti-Semitism page. Like, she's managing all this thing. Like, it's all well documented that it's a woman. Apparently, there's this guy who used to be on a show called Breaking Points. He got fired though because he criticized her for going after Miss Rachel though, and like, I don't know, man. Like, sometimes I'm just gonna let them do their stuff. The Stop Anti-Semitism page, so they can keep themselves on their foot, and people, so they can learn a lesson. And I don't know. It's just stupid, man.
All right, Manny. Thanks for the update, man. It's always good to hear from you, brother.
All right, man. All right, take it easy, okay?
All right, catch you later, Manny. Oh shit! There's no one waiting. I can't. The audio is so bad. It's not even. You can't even blame me because it's like. He's calling from a mall. He always calls from either like his car or a mall. And it just sounds like shit.
Ked Dead sent $3. Can we unban definitely not the FBI? Also let the Rachel Waffen begin its reign of terror.
Definitely not the FBI. Who the fuck is that? Philip Heisler, you're back.
Oh, Jesus, that was quick. I just came in because Miss Rachel is like a great example because she took a stand of going against the genocide, and it's something that most, or not most people, but people would frown upon because it's like bringing a political, or what's seen as a political issue, into the forefront of something that is not political. That's what I was trying to say with the personal is political.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny too. Like, literally anybody who's like, I don't know, maybe you guys should kill less children. they're like,
yeah,
you fucking anti-Semite. Like, it's so funny, you know. In a way, you gotta almost admire the chutzpah of these people. They're like, how dare you suggest that we should kill less kids, you fucking anti-Semite, you fucking bigot. Don't you know killing kids is part of our you know, culture or
Final
whatever.
religion. Well, also they probably will make the argument of, oh, this is a children's show. You shouldn't involve politics and war in a children's show. When it's like she has a platform and she could use it to do good. So I commend her for that. Anyway,
Is that it?
That's about it.
All right, man.
Sorry.
No worries. Thanks for calling. Autistic Engineer, you're live on the Daily Cope.
What's up, LP? Long time no talking, but 2 questions for you. One's a quick one. One's a long-term thinking question. I'm gonna try to make this quick, but the quick question
sorry, just let me real quick. There is no definitely not the FBI on my block list here, you guys.
Okay.
Go ahead, Autistic Engineer.
So the first question is did you see the Blood Satellite episode where Dimes interviewed Blackpilled, the recent one?
No.
Okay.
I don't even know. I'll be real with you. I don't even know who Dimes is. Who is that?
He hosts Blood Satellite, but if you listen
It sounds kind of familiar.
It has one of the questions I've posed to you before, I think. Well, I touched a little bit on it, but have you thought about the amount of... Because considering how poisoned some white people are, and like I've said before, some of them will probably be irredeemable. Are you willing to think that, or are you willing to concede that it'll probably be a very, very uncomfortable amount of them?
Sorry, I didn't catch that. I was looking at the bloodsatellite.ca website. Sorry.
So the amount of white people who have been corrupted so thoroughly that they're irredeemable, like they're ideologically captured, they'll never like reform.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to concede that it's going to be a very uncomfortable amount of people that will have to be, you know, removed, so to speak, as Hans Hermann Hoppe said, you know, physical removal?
I don't think we gotta do that. I'm not convinced that has to happen. First of all, I don't really necessarily believe in irredeemable, because a lot of these people, maybe, you know, especially the women, they just like, what, you know, when they see that it's fine and popular to be racist, they'll probably just switch over, some of them. But it's also like as long as we call the shots, those people can just like kind of exist and not really be a huge problem, I think.
I think to that point, to do the non-violent, so to speak, the non-violent, non-interventionist pathway, we have to seriously consider ways of filtering. So for instance, the Amish have non-violent ways to filter their population so that they have a 9 out of 10 retention rate for people. Meanwhile, most white people have like a retention rate for their children, like falling off the wagon, right, of like 6 out of 10. So only 6 out of 10 of their children are going to be like following their traditions and stuff like that. And the rest, you know, they go do things that are bad for themselves, bad for the white community at large. So we need to find ways to do filtering. And I'd say we should probably look to the Amish as to how they do it. They do the whole Rumspringa thing where like, okay, you can try everything out. Frankly, we should be using college with the college experience and how the kids come back as a litmus test to see if, you know, they're part of the tribe or not, really.
Yeah.
Well, because if we don't filter them, you basically have fifth columnists in your family and in your communities.
Yeah, I hear you. No, I mean, look, some of those people should be like put in jail or re-education camps or whatever. Like if you're out like standing in front of like a ICE vehicle trying to like stop them from doing their jobs, like I'm not saying people like that shouldn't be punished, but
the classical punishment is exile. I mean, the medieval punishment is execution, but the classical, you know, ancient times in the city-state era, right, you'd get exiled.
Yeah. I don't realistically, I just don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to look like, you know.
All right. Not to bring down like your experience for the holidays, but it's just something to ponder. All right, thanks for talking, LP.
All right, man, thanks for calling. Yeah, I mean, you're kind of putting the cart before the horse too. Like, what are we gonna do with shit libs when we win? It's like, why don't we worry about the nons. When we win, let's deport all the nons and then see how things shake out at that point, because maybe the shitlib problem won't really matter that much. You know what I mean? It's all magical Christmas land anyway. It's like when we win. Come on. Why don't we win? Like, let's worry about winning first before we worry about what we're gonna do to the shit libs, you know. And people have to do these fantasies of like, what are we gonna do to the mulattoes? It's fine to think about this stuff from time to time, but it's sort of like it's totally detached from reality. It's totally detached from reality. There's not going to be shitlib re-education camps anytime soon, so probably not really worth worrying about. Is the YouTube stream still up? I didn't get fucking struck down or anything, did I?
I almost didn't buy this NFL wallet.
The view counter went off. Okay, well, what time is it? 1:46. No one else is waiting. I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to call it a short one here for you. I'm just obviously not doing well. I'm obviously sick. Hopefully I feel better by like Monday. There will be an episode of You Can't Stop Progress on Sunday, so check that out. You guys enjoy your weekend. Thank you to the people who sent in the donations. Appreciate it. Catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out.